Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time being here, thank you so much for stopping by and thank you for clicking on this video. In this video, I'll be explaining how you could take a single layer and make it into a multi-layer using Cricut Design Space, and we're going to use the contour tool. So if that is something you are interested in, do keep on watching. Okay guys, we are in Cricut Design Space. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and get the image that I want to customize today. So I'm going to go here where it says upload, and I am going to upload that image. This is the one I'm going to do. I'm going to click on it and I'm going to add it to Canvas. Okay, so this is what we have. Now this image is just one layered cut. If I should send this to my Cricut cutting machine, it's gonna just cut it out in one layer. So my goal today is to show you how you could take a one layered image and turn it into a multicolored image using the contour feature in Cricut Design Space. Now, if you look right here at my view is at 100%. Now, what I want you to do initially is to think about how many colors do I want this to have. So in my case, I need about 1, 2, 3 plus the cone, 4 colors. I need 4 colors, and so I'm going to duplicate this 6 times. Now, the reason why I want to duplicate it 6 times, it's because I want an extra one here to refer it back when I am putting it back together. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to ensure that my image is selected. You know that it's selected because when you go over here to your layers panel, you see that it is blue, it's highlighted. And I'm going to go here where you see this two little box with a plus sign, and I'm going to duplicate it 6 times. You can duplicate it as many times as you want because you could delete the ones that you don't need. So I'm going to duplicate this six times. Okay, now that I duplicated this, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this and I'm going to put them to the side because I don't need it right now. And I'm going to move this one over. The reason why I'm moving it over, so I'm going to take my view down and I'm going to move it to the side. So I'm at 50% now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the image. So the image is selected, and I'm going to go over here where it says contour, and I'm going to click on it. Now, I put this image to the side because I want you to see what I'm doing. So the first layer that you're going to have is a background layer. You should always have a background layer. Now, to get the background layer, all you're going to do is come over here and you're going to press hide all contour. So when you hide all contour, if you look at what is happening over here, you see that the only thing that you're going to have is the black layer, and that is what we need, the black layer. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to click out of it. Now with the contour tool, there is always going to be one layer that is selected. Okay, so I'm going to show you what that looks like as we go on. So what I'm going to do, before we click out, I want you to get an understanding of what we're going to do. So if you want something to stay selected, it's going to show up white. The other things that you don't want, it's going to be gray. Okay, so in this case, the only thing I need is the background. And if you look at the top right here, it's white. That's the one that is selected. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to click off. When I click off, this is what I'm going to need. Now I'm going to take another one, okay, and I'm going to bring it over. I'm going to ensure that it is highlighted. I'm going to go over to the contour. And now the only piece that I need is the top piece right here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to hide everything. When I hide everything, remember the top piece is selected. I'm going to click on this piece and I'm going to hide that piece. Now, what you notice is that the only thing I have left is the top piece right here, which is the top of the ice cream. So I'm going to click out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this color to a different color. Another thing I need you to take note of is never change the size. All the size are going to stay the same. Okay? Do not manipulate the size. If you notice when I duplicated it, I did not change any of the size. All of the size will stay the same. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this aside. This is done. Okay. We are going to put it together when we are finished. Okay, so we have the top piece. I'm going to do the same thing for the other piece. I'm going to take my ice cream and we're going to do this little portion right here. I'm going to click on contour. And again, we're going to hide all contour. Okay, the top piece is selected. Now I just need this little piece right here. I'm gonna click on the top piece because I don't need it. Then I'm gonna click off. Then I'm gonna change this color to a red. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put it here. The next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab another one of my ice cream. Okay, I'm gonna grab my ice cream. Put it to the side. I put it to the side because I wanted to see what I'm doing. I'm gonna come over here where it says contour. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to hide all contour again. It's gonna just leave the back layer. I don't need the back layer. I need this layer. I'm going to click off the back layer. Then I'm going to have that piece left. I'm going to click out. Then I'm gonna change that layer to a different color. I'm gonna take, oops, see, never manipulate the size. So I'm gonna click on it. Now I'm gonna take it and put it where it's supposed to go. So remember that we're going to fit it back together when we make it a little bit bigger. Now the next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take another ice cream. Okay, I'm gonna go to contour. Now what I need is um the cone. Okay, so remember I said I needed 4 different colors, so I'm gonna do the cone now. Okay, and I'm going to click on the little pieces. So I'm gonna click here. Okay, and all these little pieces I'm going to leave. Okay, so what I did was that I took off the background, and the pieces that I'm gonna need, those are the ones that I'm going to highlight now. So I'm gonna click, I don't need that piece. I'm gonna click on all these little pieces now. This piece and all these little pieces, I'm going to ensure that I highlight them because those are the pieces that I need. Okay, let's check. Looks okay to me. Looks like all the pieces, we have all the pieces, so I'm gonna click off. Then I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna change that to a brown. Okay, this is what we're going to have. Okay, so the only thing that we need to do now is to fit it together. So I'm gonna delete this one because I don't need it. I'm going to use this as a guide. So I'm gonna click on this, gonna bring it to the side. I'm gonna take my view up, and now we're gonna fix them so that they look identical to the other piece. Center horizontally. So you could just, so in order to center it, you click on the brown, then click on the back layer and go up here to align and then center horizontally. All right, guys. All right, guys. So this looks good. This is what we are going to have. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section and I'll be happy to help you to figure it out. So until we meet again, I will see you in my next one. Bye.